Ever wondered how one of the world's most powerful empires, a realm of dazzling wealth and incredible art, could just crumble away? We're talking about the Mughal Empire, the dynasty that gave us the Taj Mahal. For over 2 centuries, they ruled a vast portion of the Indian subcontinent with unmatched grandeur. But like all great empires, their golden age had to end. So, what went wrong? Let's dive into the dramatic story of the Mughal Empire's decline. Our story begins after the death of Aurangzeb in 1707. He was the last of the great Mughals, a formidable and devout ruler. His long reign was marked by constant warfare and expansion. He pushed the empire to its largest extent, but this came at a huge cost. His military campaigns, especially in the Deccan region, drained the imperial treasury. He spent decades fighting, and while he won many battles, the empire was bleeding money and manpower. Imagine trying to manage a company that just keeps expanding, but your bank account is getting emptier and emptier. That was Aurangzeb's predicament. After Aurangzeb's death, things went downhill fast. The line of succession became a chaotic, bloody mess. His sons fought each other for the throne, and this set a terrible precedent. For the next few decades, the Mughal court was a revolving door of weak, incompetent, and often short-lived emperors. Some ruled for only a few months before being overthrown or assassinated. This constant instability at the top meant no one was really in charge. It was like having a new CEO every quarter. No long-term vision, no stability, just pure chaos. Local governors and nobles saw this weakness and thought, hey, why should I listen to Delhi? They started acting like independent kings, collecting taxes for themselves and ignoring the emperor's orders. The empire was breaking apart from the inside. They started acting like independent kings, collecting taxes for themselves and ignoring the emperor's orders. The empire was breaking apart from the inside. In 1739, the Persian ruler Nader Shah swept into India. He defeated the Mughal army, sacked the capital city of Delhi, and carried away immense treasures, including the legendary Peacock Throne and the Koh-i-Noor diamond. This was a devastating blow, not just financially, but to the empire's prestige. It was a public announcement to the world. The Mughals are weak. Nader Shah's invasion was followed by repeated raids from Afghan rulers, further weakening the empire's northern frontiers. While the Mughals were busy fighting each other and fending off invaders, new powers were rising within India. The Marathas, a fierce warrior confederacy from the Deccan, expanded their influence across central and northern India. For a time, they were the real power behind the Mughal throne, controlling the emperor like a puppet. In the south, states like Hyderabad and Mysore became effectively independent. In the east, the Nawab of Bengal ruled a rich and prosperous province. The Mughal emperor was becoming just a symbolic figurehead, a king in name only. And then came the game changer. The British East India Company started as a trading organization, but they were ambitious. They saw the chaos and fragmentation of the Mughal Empire as a golden opportunity. Using their superior military tactics and a classic divide and conquer strategy, they played one Indian state against another. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 was a major turning point. The British defeated the Nawab of Bengal and gained control of the richest province in India. From there, their power grew exponentially. Over the next century, they systematically dismantled what was left of the Mughal system, taking over territory after territory. The final, sad chapter came in 1857 with the Indian Rebellion. The rebellion was brutally crushed by the British. They used the revolt as a pretext to formally abolish the Mughal Empire. The last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, an old poet king with no real power, was exiled to Burma, where he died in obscurity. And just like that, an empire that had dominated India for over 300 years was gone. So, the fall of the Mughal Empire wasn't a single event, but a slow, painful process. It was a perfect storm of overexpansion, weak rulers, internal decay, foreign invasions, and the rise of a new, formidable colonial power. It's a powerful lesson from history about how even the mightiest empires can fall. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through history interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about the rise and fall of great empires. See you next time.